Hi, I'm Anna of All Trades, and today I'm going to tell you about how my best friend Wilkerson and I spent 7 days building this awesome tiny house. I'd also like to take this opportunity to say a huge thank you to Diablo and to IsoTunes for sponsoring this project and this video and helping to offset some of the materials costs. When April said she wanted to come and visit me in Seattle, I figured that would be the perfect opportunity to get some free labor. To create some special memories while we built something together.
Oh, this is nothing. What have I been doing carrying 2x4s one at a time my whole life? Yeah, still probably needs a towel, huh? Do you have a tape or you want one? Lift with your back. Twisting, jerking motions. Just mastering my inner bunny. So now there should be another foot.
Oh, okay. So if we put it at 7 feet, which is where it needs to be, then it'll be 8.
Okay.
You have to go past, probably.
Hook. Right. Hey, watch it.
Awesome.
Whew. There we go, buddy. There we go, buddy.
April is a lot better versed in construction than I am, and to that end, for a play-by-play on how we built this structure, be sure to check out April's channel as she will be releasing the how-to videos on this project in September. One of the coolest things about this project is that we built it in the middle of the woods with just a few tools. We had to hoof every single supply back through the woods, through a trail that Adam and I cut with a machete and tons of loads of wheelbarrows of mulch. And yeah, there was a lot of tripping, there was a lot of carrying, there was a lot of really sore muscles, but we eventually hoofed everything back there and got to work. And because we were in the middle of the woods, we also had really limited access to power. So while we were able to string about 15 power cords together all the way down to the job site, that didn't provide enough juice to actually run any power tools like a job site saw. It was only enough power to charge batteries. So we actually ended up building this entire tiny house with battery operated tools. We used a battery operated circular saw, a battery operated nail gun, measuring tape, a plumb line, and a few hammers and other hand tools, and that's about it. I've written up and reviewed all the tools that we used on the build on my website, and I'll link that below as well. As part of that reviewing process, I also reviewed the blades that we used for this project, which of course were Diablo. I've been using Diablo blades since I started doing woodworking 7 years ago, both in my shop and around the farm, and so when Diablo asked if I would be okay with representing their products, I said, of course, it's a no-brainer because it's what I already use. The fact that you can buy good blades affordably without having to make a special order or go to a specialty shop is a huge plus for me, and I'm very thankful that Diablo helped support this really special project. The tiny house isn't even finished yet, but it already has some really special stories to tell about two of my favorite people, my mom and my best friend April. Since we bought this acreage, I've known it was a matter of when, not if, we'd build a tiny house. My mom has always wanted to live in a tiny house, and since she has invested so much in my young life, has encouraged and supported me relentlessly in my every pursuit, especially when it came to restoring the farm and starting my business, I wanted to create a space for her here. My mom is the most positive, encouraging, and loving person I've ever met, and I will be honest and tell you that building this tiny house is a little selfish because I not so secretly hope that it encourages her to spend more time here.
Good? Woo! Yeah, party. I think this is the way to do it, dude.
The best advice my mom has ever given me is to choose my friends carefully, to choose people who would encourage and inspire me, to choose people I wanted to be more like, because it's inevitable that we as humans become most like those that we spend the most time with. April and I met almost 3 years ago, but this past year, our friendship has really solidified. We may live across the country from each other, but thankfully our work always allows us to see quite a lot of each other, and FaceTime, of course, really helps fill in the gaps. April is a force to be reckoned with. She's strong, she's stubborn in a good way. She's extremely motivated and really confident, but she's not cocky. She's really good at admitting when she doesn't know something, yet bending over backward to figure out how to do it the best way possible. And there was a whole lot of that in this project, figuring things out on the fly. We designed and built this entire structure in 7 days. April has been quick to point out on several occasions that we could have actually completed it much faster if we'd had a build plan and all the supplies we needed when we started, but we had to make a bunch of extra trips to Dunn Lumber to get stuff, and with Seattle traffic, quick errands aren't really a thing. So things just took longer because we weren't super prepared, and that is 100% my fault and 0% April's fault. I will just say that right now. We took lots of breaks for animal snuggles, to snack on Lucky Charms, and to talk about life and giggle about things.
1, 2, 3.
As is often the case, my farm also tends to have a bit of a revolving door with regard to visitors, but April was strict about 2 things on this project: doing things the right way and doing everything we physically could, just the 2 of us. As it was, the only 2 parts that we actually had to call in help for were lifting the back wall and installing the sliding door in the front. And I'd really like to thank my neighbors Nick and Pete for helping us lift the back wall. And while I'm thanking people, I really want to give a special thank you to IsoTunes for supporting this video as well as my channel in general. They've been around since the beginning, and I've been using IsoTunes Pro every day in my shop and around my farm for almost a year, and they are just a fantastic company and a fantastic product. They're OSHA compliant, and the coolest feature, at least for me, is the background noise cancellation for phone calls. A huge part of my business requires me to be on the phone, but with my IsoTunes in, I can take calls hands-free and continue doing whatever it is I was doing before I answered the phone: mowing the lawn, running machines, or driving the tractor around the farm.
Putting those steel-toed boots to work. Alright, yep, up. Okay, good job, good job.
The thing I love most about IsoTunes, though, is the fact that they are such huge supporters of the maker community. The fact that they are willing to support and invest in so many projects by so many other makers really speaks a lot to their values. I get really excited when I see another maker using IsoTunes because it's evidence not only of the fact that IsoTunes makes a great product, but that they're encouraging other folks to make things with their hands, and of course, I love that.
It does fit. Okay, here we go. There you go. Going up?
Yep.
Alrighty.
I didn't say it yet today, April, but I freaking love you so much.
Oh, I love you too.
And of course, the biggest thank you goes to my bestie April for dropping what she was doing to help me build this tiny house and bless my mom. It was so fun and so inspiring to work alongside her. And the best part about this project is just the beginning. We have so many ideas for so many other projects that we can do together. And man, I'm just so excited to get started. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and to support my channel. I hope you're supporting April's channel as well. Stay tuned for her videos on the tiny house build, and also stay tuned for some more awesome content headed your way on this channel as well. I'm building an outdoor kitchen with a wood-fired pizza oven, giving shop tours, farm tours, and garden tours, and I really look forward to showing you all around. Cheers.